Hi everyone, this is Michelle Bastian. I'm making this short video to give you an orientation of the platform that we'll be using for the material Life of Time. So what I want to talk through in this video is a little bit about how the platform is set up, how to move yourself around to get to the different sessions, how to use our customizable timetable, and also just talk through some of the social aspects that you'll be able to enjoy and participate in as well. So this is what's known as the RSVP page. You'll arrive here when you click through on your personalized link. Remember to look in your junk mail if you can't find it in your inbox, or get in touch with us if you still can't find it. So if you do arrive at this page and you have any troubles getting in, a good thing to look for down the bottom right hand corner is the tech support, which will be available on all the pages in the platform in the same position. So anytime you have any trouble, click on that box and type them in here, and our tech administrators will be able to get back to you. If you arrive here a little bit early and you have a bit of time before your session starts, we'd really encourage you to add a picture and create your profile. Click on this button. You'll see some people here have already started to do this. People have added their profile images and put in a little bit of information about them. That's really helpful to act as your name badge throughout the conference. The main thing though is to look out for this Participate Now button and just click on that to get through into the conference. And you'll arrive on this page, which is called the lobby. You can also think about this as the registration desk. So this is the main place to come to get your basic information about the conference and also to get help from our tech administrators. So remember at any time if you need information about what's going on or if you need help to come back to the lobby. So the way the Qiqochat platform is set up, you'll have along the left-hand column is the list of all the rooms that are available in the conference. So think about these as the session rooms that you might have in a conference center. And you can see down here, if you've had a look at the program already, you can see the names of the rooms where all the sessions are programmed. So the Mary Anning Theatre, the Banneker room, the Momo room. That will be where you'll move to go to the sessions. On the right hand side in the Qiqochat platform is room for these different tabs where we can add any kind of content that we'd like to share with you. Each of the rooms are sort of usually set up with a orientation kind of landing page, but they might also have other tools or activities that you can engage with along the top. And all it involves is clicking on the tab and it will take you to that information within that room. So alongside the list of rooms on the left and the content on the right, really the key thing is this join video button, which you'll see in pretty much all the rooms. So this opens up the Zoom call that's associated with this room. So each of the rooms, particularly session rooms, will have a different Zoom meeting. And so to get into that Zoom meeting, you go to the room that you want to be in and click the join video for that room. If you're in the lobby and you join this video, you'll get our tech facilitators will be there waiting to chat with you. But in the other rooms, that's a bit where you go into the sessions. So let's just try that functionality out. Let's go into the Mary Anning Theatre. So I just clicked on the Mary Anning Theatre button. And you'll see we've got a sort of a WhatsApp page, so you can see what's involved in here. You've still got that same list of events there on the right hand side. You have some tabs, so what the tool that we've added into the theatre, because this is where we'll have our keynotes, is known as Slido, and this is where we'll be collecting your questions for our keynote sessions. When it loads up, you'll see that there's a box for typing in your questions, and you can also see questions other people have asked and upvote them so that we can make sure we're asking the questions with the most interest for our speakers. And you'll also see on the left hand side, join video for the Mary Anning Theatre, and this is what you click to join the Zoom call for any of the sessions that are on here. So a good rule of thumb for moving yourself around the conference is leave the Zoom call that you're in right now, move to the room that you'd like to be in, and then join the video for that room. So leave, move, join, and that will get you to the spaces that you need to go to. I won't go into all of these rooms, there's different things available, but you can just have a little bit of an explore. So next I'll take you back to the lobby and we'll have a look at how the timetable works. So the abstracts are the Google Doc, you can find all the information there, the detailed abstracts for each of the sessions. But the timetable tool lets you see quite easily what's on and figure out what's on in your time zone. So this is a really helpful tool. It'll update to the time zone that you've added when you first clicked through to with your personalized link. There'll be a few questions there asking you to add in some information about what your time zone is. But if you do find that you've reached here and the time zone is incorrect, you can edit it here by just clicking this little pencil. So this will show you all the events. We've got some tabs up here that let you select, cut down the list a little bit so you can see what's going on without looking at the full program, or you can just see everything that's on down along this list. You can click the little heart to make it a favorite, so that when you go to my favorite tabs up here, you'll just see the ones that you're most interested listed. You'll also be able to come back here once the sessions have been recorded and click on a link that we'll add here. That will open up a video inside this frame here. And when you want to come back, you can just click on Timetable. That will take you back to the listing. So this is a catch-up place as well. Another thing that's helpful is if you are in a rush and you want to just get to, let's say you want to go care in the time of COVID, you can also click on the title and it will teleport you directly to the room that you need to go to. So see, I've now moved to the Banneker room. So there's lots of things to play around with that and have a look. So the final thing I want to talk about is socializing. So a lot of worries about online conferences have been, what do we do about the hallway conversations? So our solution to this is there's a few different kinds of options. The games room has a collective puzzle, for example, where you can play puzzles. You can play games with other attendees. There's also a conference chat where you can type in something here for everyone to see, or you can click on the magnifying glass and you'll be able to find individual members and you can send them a direct chat message there. But the main space we'll be using is the cafe. There's a couple of fun tabs here for you to explore too. The notice board for the conference, you can add any notices that you'd like to share with everybody. But the cafe uses a tool called Spatial Chat, which basically allows you to move around independently in a space, move towards groups of people that you'd like to speak to, move to speak to another group of people, and move around in different kinds of social settings as well. So this is just showing up as an issue just because I'm recording this video using my microphone already for another system, but it should work fine for you. So you just select the camera and the microphone, join the space, and this will take you first off into our coffee corner. You can see your video will show up here in this purple space, and you'll be able to just click on your little avatar and move yourself around. And the closer you get to people, the louder they get, so you'll be able to start speaking to people who are sort of close in proximity to you. You can move yourself around to different spaces. We have a pub, we have the gardens. We'll add in a concert space. There'll be a few extra spaces in here just before the event. But we'll invite everybody to come here, particularly before and after the keynotes and during the coffee breaks. It's just really easy to chat with people. It's quite nice. People have, in their orientation session so far, really enjoyed it. So that's our end of our quick tour. I hope that helped to give you a sense of what's going on the platform, and we really hope you enjoy the event. And remember, anytime there's any problems, put them in the tech support or come back to the lobby and join the video here and somebody will be able to talk to you.